many of you know someone that you love that's lost their life to heart disease? Chances are this is due to a lack of physical activity. I, for one, know what it's like to have someone that I love struggle with something like this. My Mimi is 63 years old, and for the past 5 years, she has struggled with type 2 diabetes. Her doctors say that this is because of a lack of physical activity in her life. You might be thinking, why does this matter? I'm not on the verge of a stroke right now. This matters because the American Heart Association states in their medical journals that nearly 250,000 American adult deaths are due to a lack of physical activity. Today I'm going to discuss the severe results of physical inactivity and the role that it plays in heart health, how you're affected, and how to prolong your life. As college students, you may be thinking, I'm young, I have way more important things to do than worry about exercise and how healthy my heart is. As I stated before, the American Heart Association shows evidence in online circulatory journals that physical inactivity causes 250,000 deaths per year. This is not the only striking thing, though. On the heartfoundation.org, statistics show that heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, and it takes about 1 million lives per year. They also state that this number is higher than all deaths due to cancers, all cancers combined, and AIDS. Beltina.org says that cardiovascular disease is mostly contributed to by a lack of physical activity. It's said that with regular exercise, we can prevent premature deaths from heart disease. To quote John Quindry, PhD from the American College of Sports Medicine, the bottom line is that to prevent heart disease, people need to be active. He also says that the type of activity we engage in is irrelevant. Our body and our hearts don't know the difference. We just need to get our hearts moving. Now that you know the risk sedentary lifestyles have on our hearts, I'm going to describe just how widespread this problem is and how it can affect you. Heart disease is caused by many factors such as diabetes and obesity. Each factor leads back to a lack of exercise. A lack of exercise affects your heart in many ways. Your heart is a muscle just like any other. It pumps, except for that it pumps blood throughout your body. Like all muscles, it's weakened when it's not used properly. A poor diet and a lack of exercise cause your heart to work harder, which puts a major strain on it, thus leading to heart disease. The effects of physical inactivity in correlation to your heart is very widespread. Information on the heartfoundation.org says that in America alone, someone dies every 33 seconds due to cardiovascular disease. This is even more widespread than in our country, though. The World Health Organization updated their page on February 3, 2012, and it states that a lack of exercise kills more than 3 million people annually around the world. These facts and statistics may seem really scary, but don't worry. I'm going to explain simple ways to reduce the risk of becoming a victim of physical inactivity. The best way to prolong your life and outrun heart disease, literally, is by getting active. Many people think that if they change their diet, they'll lose weight and better their health. A positive change in your diet may be beneficial, but your heart needs more than that. If you plan to change your diet, do not try fads or any of the crazy trends out there. Your heart needs the proper amount of nutrients to prepare your body for a proper workout. If you really want to give your heart a wake-up call, get on your feet and get moving. According to Beltina.org, people are recommended to exercise in some way for 30 minutes a day, at least 3 to 4 times a week. It's shocking that less than 20% of Americans meet this recommendation, and 20% of Americans get no exercise at all. Just get your heart going. It's important to work your skeletal muscles, but a great cardio workout is vital to heart health. It's our heart's cry to get active, and with a little motivation, physical activity is super easy and fun. Today I've addressed heart disease as a serious problem. I've told you how big of a problem it is and how you can escape the chains of physical inactivity. If a simple change in your daily routine could change your life, it's important that you are aware of how to do so. So what are you waiting for? Get up and get active.